Okay, guys, I should be live now. How's it going? Welcome to the weekly sip. Good morning, friends. How's it going? Let's have our first sip of the day. Oh, the milk's a bit not mixed in. Hold on a minute. Yeah, there's nothing like that morning coffee. Even though it's 11:30 in the morning. I woke up real early, then I fell back asleep. So, hey, how's it going? It's ad time for Torvar. Well, thanks for watching the ads, dude. I know ads suck, but it's how I get paid aside from super chats. There's a $5 from Almost Had It. I'm sorry you're late and therefore gay. I don't make the rules. Fair enough. Oh, dude, there's Frederic. Is that really you, Freed? Is it the Freed that I know and love? And will probably one day get Me Too'd by? Why are you drinking Code Red Mountain Dew in the morning? Yeah, I played a little bit this morning on the World of Warcraft Classic server. Nobody in the guild was a Hun because it was too early. By the way, guys, if you want to join us, there's a guild of about 30 people in the SFO community, and it's on Mankrik on the Horde side, and we're called Final Fantasy 14, but worse. You can always join in if you like. Frederic, me too, me mommy. That's the way. I don't know how many Frederics could there be. I mean, my D&D character is named I think Frederic. I think I'm gonna have to do Canadian election videos soon, guys. Definitely. Mountain Dew, more like Mountain Don't. Have you guys seen that picture of Movie Bob where he like marinated a whole chicken in Mountain Dew? You think you should like put Code Red Mountain Dew in your coffee? That could be cool. All right, guys. So I will update you first of all on a few things. The garden is now done and pulled out. We got the last harvest this morning. I got maybe a dozen more jalapenos, about 20 more cucumbers, maybe a handful of small tomatoes. But the wait, what are you guys talking about? Oh, talking about the okay, yeah, sorry. There's delay. There's chat delay. Will there be a vampire session tonight? No, unfortunately. Steve Connor, we're actually playing a different tabletop now instead of Sargon's D&D. We're playing it's me, Sargon, Regs, Uzulu, and Arch over on Arch's channel playing Vampire the Masquerade during the 1940s. We're Germans during World War II. And it should be coming back this Wednesday, guys. Actually, I kind of think that, like, I think Trudeau's going to win a minority government. I seriously do. And it's not because Trudeau's good. It's because everybody else is lame. Like, Jagmeet is retarded. And Andrew Scheer is, like, a very boring kind of milquetoast, old-style conservative. Thanks, Apple. God damn it. Anyway, jalapeno coffee. No, Jesus, that sounds terrible. Jalapeno coffee. Okay, so here's the news. Yeah, the garden's done. Yanked everything out. That's fine. Last night, if you guys missed it, because I'm sure most of you missed it, over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GameBoomers. I'll plug that into the chat room right now. Right there, we beat Link's Awakening. The Link's Awakening remake on the Switch, and I gotta say, good game, not worth $60 in my opinion. It has some serious problems. For example, the frame rate goes from like 60 frames a second to about 25 as soon as you go between any area on the overworld, and the music is not very good. They did not do that soundtrack justice. At the same time, they did some really interesting things with the game. For example, it is a 1-to-1 remake, and that's good and bad. Like 1-to-1 remake means that it's authentic, but it feels small because it's not on old hardware, and like you kind of lose some of the soul of the game when the world map feels extremely tiny. And like the graphics are really nice. I like the art style, but it's not for everyone. And the post game stuff they added with like the Dompe side quest is just not very fun, frankly. No. Uladan, the music in the remake was not as good as the original. Yeah, but anyway, like it's a good game. I love you too, Ethereal. It's a good game, but in my opinion, it's not a $60 game. It's like a $40 game. They did not make it good enough, and frankly, I think the original is just slightly better, all things considered. I don't know. I love Nintendo. It's my favorite game company, but like they have not been sticking the landing on a lot of their new projects. The last top tier spectacular game they made was like Breath of the Wild, and that was 3 years ago. Everything else has been fun but really flawed. I'm not bad at games, Fukhunt. I'm really good at them. Talking about Link's Awakening, the remake. Zen Man. Anyway, I finished that game on stream last night, on the Game Boomer stream. That was fun. Naomi dressed up as Zelda, I dressed up as Link, because that's usually how it goes. Tonight, I'm streaming the ending to Iconoclasts, which is like an indie game that some people in my community have been pushing me to play. So I'll be I'm never a $60 YouTuber, fair enough. So I'll be playing that tonight, Iconoclasts. And then I'm on vacation for like 4 days, guys. I'm gonna be gone. So I'm still gonna do Arch's vampire campaign on Wednesday, but you probably won't see a video from me, and you definitely won't see a Game Boomer stream from me until the end of the week, because I'm gonna be out of town for like 3 days. Kenneth, I already played Untitled Goose Game on the show, man. I did a stream of Untitled Goose Game on Game Boomers. It's it's something. Oh, you like Iconoclast, Frederic? Well, Frederic, come by tonight then. Stop getting your butthole pounded by Lilith and come by tonight. Would I stream Death Stranding in November? Yes, I would, Canadian dude. I will absolutely do that. I have it pre-ordered, and as soon as I get it, because I don't like frankly, I don't like buying like digital downloads of games. I like going to stores or having a physical copy mailed to me. I like physical copies. So I definitely plan to be pre-ordering that shit, and people keep saying like Astral Chain. I don't know about Astral Chain, man. I've played Darkest Dungeon, haven't done it on stream yet. I don't know how. Frederic, come on. Tell her that you have a stream to watch tonight and join me for the finale. Wait, does Sargon turn into an emotional wreck while doing news? I don't know. How about this, Frederic? I'll take Lilith off your hands for you, okay? You just package her up in a box and ship her to Canada, and Naomi and I. She can live with Naomi and I. That sounds good. But yeah, I'll be out of town for like 2 to 3 days. No streams, probably no video unless I get one made in advance and like kind of meter it out. But I will hop on. I'll like have my laptop with me, so I'll hop on and do like I'll do Arch's vampire stream. I don't think she'll let me. Yeah, I know. I have to admit, like Lilith, she's a friend of mine, and because of that, I probably wouldn't actually be interested in her, just in general. But she is quite literally the hottest trans person I've ever seen in my life. It's fucking wild, dude. I never thought somebody could pass that well until I met Lilith. Anyway, how's everyone doing? That's pretty much my news. Was it a vacation? Iconoclast tonight. Finished Link's Awakening. Gave my Link's Awakening mini review. Can't think of anything else. How you guys going? Isn't that sexist? Yeah, I don't care. Oh, one thing I can tell you is when I come back next, she has a bigger penis than you, Div? Yeah, probably. One time when I come back, from the vacation, guys, at the end of the week, probably on Friday, I'm gonna straight up start on Game Boomers. I'm starting the Halloween streams, and I'm gonna announce what games I'm playing now. Naomi and I are playing through Amnesia: The Dark Descent because I want to see her shit herself in fear. We're also playing Costume Quest 2 because Costume Quest 2, I know it's a Tim Schafer Double Fine game, but frankly, he didn't start getting really bad until after Costume Quest, and I got the game for free. And we played Costume Quest 1 like a couple Halloweens ago, so we're going to play Costume Quest 2. Dave and I, we're going to play Man of Medan, and somebody donated a copy of Bloodstained to the show. So we're going to be playing those 4 games on for Halloween. And as always, I stream on Game Boomers every evening, pretty much every evening. Halloween, more like Lalloween. I stream every evening on Game Boomers. If you want to come by and check it out, it'll be all Halloween games for October. And I have I have Medieval the remake on PS4 pre-ordered, and I'm gonna be playing that when it comes out. And I have a couple other games too that I'm gonna keep secret, that I'm not gonna reveal just yet. So if any of those games interest you, drop by the stream, twitch.tv/GameBoomers, and alternatively, watch for the weekly schedules that I put up on my Facebook page. It's like facebook.com/sfotaku, I think. So if you want to see those things. What are my thoughts on Sargon's content the last few months? Sargon, I think ever since getting demonetized, he's been trying to really play the algorithm game hard. That's why he made a CAD daily, because he's feeling the pinch, I think. I think he needs that money. And because he made a lot of money. You know, a monetized channel his size makes a lot of money. You know, like, but the fact that he has to play the algorithm by like 1 10-minute video a day and make a new channel for it because he got demonetized. I think he has to stabilize his income before he can work on big projects again. And I think that's what he's doing right now. I don't think he's lost his edge. I think he's just like in a crisis financially. That's just my I'm not like revealing any Sargon financial secrets. I don't know anything about his finances. That's just my reading of the situation. You watch a CAD daily? Yeah, I do. Hold on a minute, guys. People are asking for Lilith Levitt pictures. Those of you who watch Dumping with Scrump know of Lilith Levitt. She's the trans woman that Scrump and I have on the show sometimes. But you guys didn't know that she's also like a porn actress? And she's quite cute. I'm going to try to find like a non-porn pic of her that I can show you. No, I find her cute. Honestly, you can just like Google search Lilith Levitt. There's a bunch of these. You can choose. I mean, it's no secret. She talks about it herself. Yeah, man. There's an Akkad Daily vid right now. Alright, I'll watch it after I'm done. You guys don't think that she passes? I think she does. Her porn name is Lilith Lovett. I'm pretty sure that she's worn a pink bow on her penis a few times. Here, you guys want to get into the news? We've been chilling and hanging out a little bit. You guys want to get into the news? Did Dragonfat post a picture? That's a half decent picture of Lilith, yeah. She duck faces a little bit though in her photos, and I don't know if it looks good. I'm not gonna look at trap porn, Dev. You can't trick me into becoming gay. Scrump always says that Gamergate turned him gay because of the trap porn. Is it news time? All right. It's news time. Devo Duckface 1. Good God. I'd kill myself. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see what's going on. Nearly passed, but still don't pass. Yeah, see, I disagree. I can tell because I've lived on the internet for the past 30 years, but definitely. Travath, how come you never like me, like my pre-show chatting? I like hanging out with you guys. This is like more of me talking to the community, less of news. I mean, it's kind of both, I guess, huh? Okay, let's... Here, I will bring in... Yeah, dumping a Scrumpus on IMDb. That's cool. I noticed you, Odin. I noticed you. Here, I'll bring in the desktop. We'll talk about some news, okay? You should ask Jesse Cossack. Cox of traps are gay. I did a video on that went viral. And Total Biscuit called me a pathetic loser for making the video. Check your fucking DMs, Devin. Okay, I'll check them right... Should I check them right now? Am I checking DMs before I even start the... Frederick, what do you send me? Oh. That's a nice picture of Lilith, Frederick. Considering that she's railing you in the ass, though, I don't wanna show it. All right, let's begin. Let's begin the thing. Trust me, I've looked at a lot of guys dressed up like girls on the internet. I want the Bangles one more than any other. Yeah, pretty much. You guys know how it goes, right? You add the thigh highs, you add the butt plug, and you're pretty much a girl already. That's just how it is. Here, I'll bring in the desktop. Zoop. Here we go. So, those of you who don't know, I made a video yesterday called The Tyranny of Guilt. Or, sorry, on the Tyranny of Guilt. And for some reason, like, it's not doing very well. Like analytically. I'm getting less views on it than average. I don't know why. I think it's a good video. I think the thumbnail is good enough. The title is good enough. The content is fine. I put in all the proper metadata, but it's just not going anywhere. You know how it is. But you know that just happens on YouTube sometimes, right? Actually, I'm with Screenwave Media. They're an MCN, the same MCN as the Angry Video Game Nerd, and they actually recommended that on days when I'm not posting a video to SFO, I use the community box to like highlight a stream or highlight an old video that didn't really take off. And I might do that in a few days with that one. But what I realized after I put the video out is that there was actually an essay on Western masochism called The Tyranny of Guilt by Pascal Brunker. And I watched an interview with this guy. It's about 45 minutes long. We're not going to watch it here today because it's too long. But it's interesting. And this guy said back in 2010, almost 10 years ago, the same kind of things that I was saying there. It was completely coincidental. I didn't know this was a thing until I started looking up the title of my video, hoping somebody else actually talked about it on the internet. And instead I found this guy's essay. Because I'm shallow and egotistical and I do that sometimes. So let's check this out. We all believed in multiculturalism, didn't we? That was before Islamic fundamentalism was broadcast from British mosques, and we got used to seeing the rise in burqas and blacked out women on our streets. And what were we to think when our feminist friends celebrated the veil as a symbol of anti-imperialism and a way of turning off predatory males? And how could we remain silent when the left celebrated the sight of planes flying into Twin Towers? At ground zero, how could we listen when they dismissed the 3,000 murdered office workers, police, and firefighters' deaths with America had it coming? And where was their outrage at the Madrid and London bombings? Unable to recognize the war when it came, the left continued to blame the innocent for being the victims of the jihadist. What if we got it wrong? This guy figured out this stuff 10 years ago, before any of the culture war started. It's incredible. $2 from Sebastian Brandstad. Your opinion on eating poo and trash? Why? Maybe if you have a fetish, but still you're going to end up killing yourself. Oh, and also, fuck oof, $5. I'm going hunting for a weekend next week. There may be a new hunting story soon. Fuck oof loves giving me his hunting stories. It's pretty cool. Thanks for the donations, guys. I'm still paying off the new computer that I bought like 4 weeks ago. So that is a little bit over half paid off now. So the more you donate, the more I can pay it off, because frankly, my computer died and I needed it, you know? That's key. The core of his argument is to accuse Europe of willing collaboration with Islamic fundamentalists, seeking to destroy the liberal freedoms we have taken centuries to achieve. He argues that Europe has never recovered from its own barbarity, and that it now seeks to cleanse its original sin with a new Eden, even if this paradise has 70 waiting virgins. The left has cynically used political Islam for its own ends, but in its naivety, has not realized what collaboration means. This guy figured it out 10 years before we did. It's crazy to read, like, to actually read his full essay and to listen to his interview. It's nuts. Yeah, see? We've started to erode our individual rights, for example, to satirize religion, because we are so terrified of offending minority interests. He mentions the establishment of women-only swimming pools as the first step to a sexual apartheid. That's true. It's crazy, man. Like, it is always wild to go back in history and see people who saw things coming. Like, if you go and, like, read Nietzsche, and Nietzsche saw the Cold War coming 100 years before it happened. Like, how? How the fuck do people figure that out? I have no clue. Yeah. Islamo-leftism emanated from the British socialist workers Trotskyites and fanned out Europe-wide. They saw Islam as a process to spearhead a new insurrection in the name of the oppressed. To the left-wing intellectual who no longer knows how to understand the world and whose communist gods have all died, there is no more hope. Their current focus is now the devil incarnate, the U.S. and its pariah, Israel. That's crazy, isn't it? There is a convergence of views between the European left and the Iranian mullahs. In their world, the Jew has become the Nazi, the Palestinian the Jew, and radical Islam is now the victim of Western democracy and not its executioner. Holy shit. Damn, man. Pascal Brunker seems to be the French equivalent of Christopher Hitchens. Yeah, like, it's always funny whenever Sargon says, like, oh, is he French? It's like, the French aren't all bad. The French are some of, like, the French created one of the objectively the best cultures in the world. Yeah, they surrendered a bit too much. Maybe they needed more of a backbone. But at the same time, like, continental Europe, for all of its faults, is not all bad in the same way that, like, the Middle East is pretty much all bad, you know? And the French and the Germans and the Italians all had major contributions to modern society in the same way and probably equal to Britain. I mean, it makes sense that he would be like, he would have like an exceptional view of the British because he is British. Like, I get that, but I don't think it necessarily reflects reality. Like, for example, Canada's hands down best politician right now is French. Straight up. Maxime Bernier, the best guy we have. The guy that, if the world was fair, would win the election. He's not gonna. But he's all about free speech. He's all about individual liberties. He's very, very libertarian left. But he's French. He's fully French. He's entirely culturally French. You know, it's not all bad in continental Europe. I mean, culturally, I mean, like it's all bad right now in terms of what the fuck they're doing, but culturally. $2 from DRT is king. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a great Nintendo game. See, I never kept up with the Fire Emblem series. Like, I didn't play it as a kid, and then I played the GameCube and Wii games with like the Black Knight. I played those two games with my ex girlfriend, and basically when the relationship with her ended, I stopped playing them. My ex girlfriend actually, I've told this a few times. My ex girlfriend actually ruined a bunch of games for me. I played Paper Mario Thousand Year Door with her. I played Pokemon Emerald and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl with her, and I played Fire Emblems with her. And basically, like that relationship was an abusive disaster 7-year relationship. And basically, after I ended it, I couldn't really play those games anymore because I just had a bunch of bad memories, even though they're all like really good games. No, Maxime Bernier is French, dude. He's Quebecois. Anyway, let's keep going here. Yeah, he mentioned something here that I mentioned in my video. Europe engaged in slavery, but it also stopped it. Where are the voices clamoring for the end of slavery today? And who dares reveal how much slavery was part of the African and Arab world trade? If we actually brought that up, that Africans and Arabs were greater slavers to an extent than the Europeans, it would be like a social media bloodbath. Brunker urges readers to resist censorship, reminding us that any staging of Voltaire's 1741 play, Muhammad the Prophet, today would need police protection. It would. You put this play on, I know a little bit of it. You put this play on, you would have Muslims rioting at the theater. Just like you have Antifa rioting at the theater when Dave Rubin went to interview Maxime Bernier. They had to call it off because Antifa fucking ruined it for everyone. Anyway, this is cool. I highly recommend looking up this guy. His writing is interesting. The interview that I watched of him was pretty awesome. Go check it out, dude. Let's move on here. How funny does comedy need to be? Now, this was an article from last year, almost a full year ago. However, it recently went viral on Twitter, so I thought we'd talk about it. And it's labeled under post comedy. Post comedy. You know postmodernism? Beyond modernism. This is beyond comedy, dude. This is where you go after a comedy's reached the end point. And this is some kind of bullshit. Eric Yoakum, $5. I think Sargon is taking the piss out of the French due to English versus French history. A couple of times he does talk about Europe's philosophers a bit. I agree. Like a lot of it is just jokes, right? So I get it. Okay, check this out, guys. Check this out. Why so serious? Gamers rise up. To quote a famous clown, is a question being asked about comedy more and more frequently by its consumers and by comedians themselves, to the point where some are questioning if it can even be called comedy. When did comedies become 30-minute dramas? Comedians and comedy writers are increasingly pushing the bounds of what it means for something to be a comedy in the most basic sense, rewiring the relationship between comedies and jokes. So what is a comedy without jokes? It's post-comedy. No, it's just drama. It's not post-comedy. Sure, it sounds pretentious. That's because it is. It's a pretentious shift, especially for a form that always seemed allergic to pretension. But it seems the best way to describe comedy that is looking more and more like the frowning mask than the smiling one. It's literally just drama. The frowning mask represents the drama. I think you don't know what's going on here, dude. Okay, there's a quote here I want to show you guys. Like post-rock, post-comedy uses the elements of comedy, be it stand-up, sitcom, or film, but without the goal of creating the traditional comedic result, laughter, instead focusing on tone, emotional impact, storytelling, and formal experimentation. That's drama. It's not post-comedy, it's just drama. The goal of being funny is optional for some or for the entirety of the piece. That's drama. Okay, it's either it's drama or it's you being really shit at being a comedian. God fucking okay. This is not the same as comedians making dramas or becoming serious actors. No, this is exactly it. God damn it. Anyway, this is just like another strand of postmodernism where they basically want to I don't know, make things not what they are because they want to subvert. They want to subvert expectations, you know? You've heard that a few times, haven't you? Well, this is why SJW comedy always sucks. There's no actual jokes because you don't want to offend anybody. You know, it's why everyone went after. They even talk about Chappelle here. Everyone went after Dave Chappelle when he came back and did like an edgy set. And now Eddie Murphy is apologizing for Delirious. Delirious, back in the 90s, like early 90s, I think he did it. Delirious is considered one of the best stand-up routines of all time. And now Eddie Murphy's apologizing for it because it's been 30 years and people's sensibilities have changed. It's fucking stupid, man. Let's move on here. Check this out. Okay, you guys want to talk about some comedy? Here's some fucking comedy. Call 9/11. Chelsea Clinton just burned Donald Trump bad. This is worthy of a HuffPost article. You want to see this sick burn, dude? Want to see this sick fucking burn? Donald Trump tweets, the greatest scam in the history of American politics. Chelsea Clinton tweets, yes, you are. This tweet is worthy, yes, you are, is worthy of an entire Huffington Post article. Yeah, dude. This is the state of media. You know what? When somebody with a verified checkmark and a well-known last name says something at Trump, even like schoolyard level, I know you are, but what am I shit, it's worthy of an entire fucking article on Huffington Post. Look at this. That's what this is. Look, it's literally just people reacting. It's people reacting to Chelsea Clinton. This is the article. Oh, look it. Drag him, Chelsea. She warned us. I am so here for a gloves off Chelsea Clinton right now. Oh, yes, girl, slay. What the fuck? Wow, dude. Where's the burn? I was promised a burn. God damn it. All right, okay. So I'm sure you've been noticing that the the tab here says nigger in the fourth article. Well, this is actually an article that I wanted to use in yesterday's Tyranny of Guilt, but I didn't. Let's talk about here, okay? Let's talk about it here. Nigger, nigger, football, and white guilt in Virginia. Okay, this is an older article that I wanted to use in the video, but I didn't. So let's talk about it here. And I think it's worth talking about. I showed the viral unequal opportunity race video to students at a Virginia high school for Black History Month. Produced by the African American Policy Forum, the video highlights structural discrimination in America. I will not now, nor will I ever, apologize for showing the important project. I'd show it again at Glen Allen High School if invited. In fact, it should be viewed on repeat in high schools and colleges across the country. In fact, you should all be subject to my indoctrination. You should all be forced to sit down and watch it, Clockwork Orange style. I was invited to the suburban high school where 37% of students are minorities. In the aftermath of the school's controversy surrounding a high school football game last fall, where a 1-minute song to the tune of the 1980s, was it 1990s, cartoon DuckTales was played. Now, we all know where this is coming, right? Or what's coming now? You guys know about the DuckTales racist version? I think if I read you the lyrics, you might know. Okay? Here, I'll read you the lyrics here. Life is like a nigger here in old Nigs. I hate fucking niggers. Niggers suck dick. They're all poor like Obama. Fuck Michelle Obama. Niggers, I hate them. They are stupid and they can't do taxes. Niggers are so dumb and they're also poor. Niggers, look at niggers. They're trying to raise money, but they can't because they spend all their money. They're niggers and they're so fucking niggers. I hate them. Niggers don't know how to do anything without chicken. Niggers like watermelon and chicken. Niggers are so stupid and they're niggers. So, you guys remember this video, right? This viral video. Everyone's like, don't read it. No. So you guys have seen this, right? You guys have seen this video, right? It's a viral video that was, it went viral like 10 years ago. It was a meme on 4chan. Someone basically just sang this ridiculous passage to the tune of the DuckTales theme song. Now there's a $5 from Alec Handor. Thank you. Wait a minute, Matt. No. It's actually not on YouTube anymore. You have to go to Vimeo. You have to go to Vimeo, actually. No, Crimson Steel, there's a song made out of it already. If you look up, like, racist DuckTales on Vimeo, it's there. They took it off YouTube. Is this post-comedy? Okay, so. Anyway. Allegedly, without knowing it, an African-American student was able to get the song played at the game when he thought it was originally labeled on YouTube as Jay-Z and Kanye West. Niggers in Paris, clean edit. So very clearly, this guy wanted to play this song during like a basketball game at the high school or whatever, like in the intermission, and instead it played the DuckTales racist version, the racist DuckTales joke song from like 10 years ago. So he got rickrolled, but it was much worse than a rickroll. No, seriously, guys, like it is straight up a viral video from like 10 years ago. Somebody on 4chan made it. It was on YouTube for a while, but like with the new with the new community guidelines, it was taken down. All right. Dev, that's it. You fucked it. It's over, man. Clap, clap, clap. Why am I getting banned now? I expect to get demonetized on this video, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I mean, maybe. Who the fuck knows at this point, right? I was quoting somebody. Don't ban me. Yeah. No one at the school board apologized for the failure and adult and administrative supervision of the students. The black student, who has claimed from the beginning he was unaware of the contents of the song, was made the scapegoat. Apparently no one really believed him. Yeah, apparently this is like white people's fault, I guess, for like making the video. Like, I don't fucking know, dude. Desenko, I didn't miss your super chat. Where is it? Let me scroll back up and see. Let's see. I don't see it, dude. Okay. Just post what you said, Tasenko. I do have a BitChute account. bitchute.com/sfotaku. Am I getting banned now? Don't ban me. Don't report me. No. Coffee's almost done. So anyway, this guy's basically just ranting that this song exists and someone played it at a school. It's like, dude, the internet trolling has gone too far. There must be white guilt. Yeah, anyway, see, there's actually not much to this article. It's just it's all just nonsense. It's all sophistry, which is why I couldn't use it in the video. But at the very least, it is kind of interesting. To date, the only 2 black local elected officials have come forward to question the school decision to apologize for the video. So basically, it's like, you guys haven't apologized enough. You guys haven't apologized enough. You guys haven't apologized enough. The article. And that's really all it is. And it's like, okay. Blacks owe British reparations for being freed from slavery. You think so? You've triggered this community for the last time, Devin. Yeah. Can you still... Actually, yeah. I'm going to refresh and see if you guys can still, like, actually donate. Or if my button's been taken away. Button hasn't been taken away yet. If you want to donate to the channel. Someone give me a big fat super chat so you can see if it's still possible. Okay, let's keep going. Straight black men are trash. Do I have to agree? What? Why? And this is another article that I found while researching Tyranny of Guilt. I'm still trying to wrap my head around what level of offense will get a person, public figures, and private citizens alike, cancelled. Maybe I'll use this article for cancel culture. Donald Trump, aka Mr. Grabber by the Pussy, is as crass as they come, and he gets to be president. But every other day we see a Hollywood celebrity making a public apology for something they've said or done. Gen X seemed like the generation who didn't apologize for offending people, but now even they have to make amends. Millennials are a large consumer base, and we live for apologies. This is wild, dude. Apologies are currency now, and they become a cornerstone of how we interact with entertainers and each other. See, I've been thinking about making a cancel culture video, but it kind of overlaps with the Tyranny of Guilt, doesn't it? You know what I mean? It kind of overlaps. People hate watch you, Dev. Why are you doing this shit to yourself? Sideshow Man, $2. You'll take your $2 and like it. Thank you. Hold on. Just out of curiosity. Okay, serious answers only, please, if you don't mind. Who here actually hate watches me? Get Van Damme on the show? I mean Jean-Claude Van Damme? I mean Jean-Claude Van Damme, the guy that, like, kicked people in the face and refused to stop doing it because they were, like, his stunt actor, and he's like, I'm an artist, I cannot stop. And you just, like, boot them. Perhaps a 2-part video. Maybe. Here's the thing. I have, like, a series lined up of various things like cancel culture. So, for example, there's cancel culture. I know you do, DragonFat. DragonFat, you also want to hate fuck me, though, so... okay, so there's cancel culture, right? However, there's also corruption culture, where people come in and they'll purposely shit up something that people love, and then they'll make fun of it, like, on the internet. Like that guy who was like, uh-oh, like for Borderlands 3, the guy was like, uh-oh, you incels and misogynists, it turns out Flack is non-binary, and if you don't like it, fuck you, it's canon. That's corruption culture, where they know that they're, like, ruining something, and they're allowed to by the establishment. And I think those are both, like, equally important topics, but we're only talking about one of them right now. $5 from Almost Had It. Context doesn't matter. The previous journal must be cancelled. Okay, fair enough. Anyway. Apologies are currency now. I agree. Apologies are currency now. Like straight up. Like, when the requirements of cancel culture seem cut and dry when people like Megyn Kelly and Bill O'Reilly get kicked off the air for defending blackface and for sexual harassment, respectively, but become confusing when Virginia Governor Ralph Northam gets to keep his job after photos of him in blackface are published, or when his Lieutenant Governor, Justin Fairfax, keeps his job after sexual allegations surface. It really seems like a cancel culture only really affects people who are on the right. I made this point in the Tyranny of Guilt video, is that people on the left are a bit more inoculated to cancel culture because they're willing to submit when cancel culture comes for them. Like Justin Trudeau, he basically bent over and spread it wide for the leftist establishment. And so he's still mostly accepted, even though he wore blackface like a dozen times. Meanwhile, you get somebody who refuses to apologize and says, no, like, fuck you. They're done. They're canceled, man. Yeah, corruption culture. I'm making a video on that at some point. So here we are. I think I might use this article, in fact. Yeah, I think I might use this article in an upcoming cancel culture video. I'm going to hold on to this one. Let's keep going. Scrump talked about this on his new Twitter account. His new Twitter account is called Scrump Monkey MD. You know, he has returned to Twitter until he gets banned again. Even though this is an article from 2015, he talked about it, and I want to talk about it too. The dating gap. Why the odds are stacked against female graduates for finding a like-minded man. More women than men are graduating in many countries. But according to Datanomics, a new book on hookup culture, there's a downside. There may not be enough educated men to go around. Is it time to widen the search? Yeah, see, this picture shows the pickiness of women. And I made a video like 2 weeks ago or whatever, called Women Most Affected, that shows the backlash to that. Like the inevitable outcome of this. When women are, 18 or 20 or 22 or 25, they're young, they're in their prime, they have their pick of whatever men wants, of whatever men they can. A lot of them, not all of them, I don't even think a majority of them, but a lot of them will literally just run through guys like there's no fucking tomorrow. They'll just get railed. And, it's like, whatever, do whatever you want with your life. It's your choice. But then, once you've chosen that, you can't complain that, when you're 38, no one wants you anymore. When you've had 1,000 partners, and now you're, like, pining to settle down with somebody. You can't complain that all the other 38-year-olds are now with, like, the 25-year-olds that you used to be. Because when you were 25, you were banging the 38-year-olds that you found really hot. Just how it is. Like, think of it this way. My girlfriend is like 9 years younger than me or something, right? I'm 33 and she's 23. But the gap is around 9 years when you like factor in like my birthday is in June, hers is in October, the gap's around 9 years. And then my roommate Dave, his girlfriend's 7 years younger than him, Dave and Dom. So I'm 33, Dave's 34, and I'm dating a 23-year-old, and he's dating a 25 or 26-year-old. Something like that. Right? And, it's not just youth and attractiveness. It's also the fact that we love our girlfriends, and our personalities mesh. And, we all four of us play video games, all four of us like anime. There's common ground here in terms of interests. But there also is a fact of attractiveness. And it's not that like they're super attractive, like objectively speaking, like they're not like 10 out of 10 models. Like, I mean, I'm sure Naomi will get mad at me if I said that, and now I've said it, so you're probably going to show her. I'm sure there's like a dozen people in the Discord now pinging Naomi saying, look what Dev said about you. But you know what I mean? Like, talking objectively speaking, I love my girlfriend. Dave loves his girlfriend, but we know that they're not conventional 10 out of 10 attractives. Like, I honestly put my girlfriend at like 7.5. I'm sure Dave puts his girlfriend at like 8 or something. Dave and Dom. His girlfriend's name is Dom because she's French. It's Dominique. But here's my point. Is that we have interests that collide, and they're not conventionally attractive completely. I'm attracted to them, obviously. Like I'm attracted to my girlfriend. Dave's attracted to his. We're attracted to them, but like they're not like the hot chick, But at the same time, their youth is an advantage to them, right? I mean, let's be honest. Wouldn't they be? Because, I've seen girls that were like, like the hot girls in high school from my high school year, right? Last time I went back to my hometown, a bunch of them stayed back in my hometown, and I bumped into them when I was visiting my parents or whatever. And they haven't aged well. They're the same age as me. They're 33, but they look like they're like 45 because they let themselves go after high school. They were the hot girl in high school. They got fat in university, and they never let themselves. They never got back in shape. They had kids, whatever, and they just let themselves go. And it's like, why would I waste my time if we're just talking on pure looks? Forget about like the compatibility and forget about love and forget about like interests. Just on pure looks, pure physical attraction. Why would I waste my time with a woman my age? And forget about their previous sexual histories. Even forget about like how many guys they fucked. Why would I waste my time with a woman my age who has let themselves go when I can get somebody 9 years younger who is objectively better looking? I mean, think about it. Why? I'm attracted to them. That was a fucking accident, all right? I am not attracted to Dom. She's a good-looking woman, but I'm not... Frankly, if Dave hadn't fucked her, I might have been like slightly into her, but no. But yeah, like think about it though. Like seriously, why? If we like, I'm not even talking about the sexual history, which is a factor. I'm not talking about romantic compatibility, interests, love, life goals, whether or not you want kids. Put everything else that makes a good relationship aside and talk only about physical attractiveness. If I can get somebody who's 9 years younger than me and much better looking, why wouldn't I do that? I mean, assuming that they're legal age, obviously. Like, why? Why not? I mean, you always say, like, why do the 45-year-olds bang 20-year-olds? Isn't that kind of gross? Yeah, it's gross for the 25. It's gross for the 20-year-old. It's not really that gross for the 45-year-old. No, that's a joke. No, it is. But still, you know what I mean, though, right? Like, here's clipped. Dev, the hole is deep. Dev, no. Dev making room for a mass grave. Okay, stop digging, Dev. Okay, here's my point. Here's my point. I read an article. About maybe 5 or 6 years ago now. It's an older article. It was about a dude who was 34, and he had a doctorate at some university, and he was like giving a speech at this university on whatever topic he had. I forget. He wasn't a medical doctor, but he had a PhD in something, and he was giving the speech at this university about his topic. And then like 3 women showed up. I can't find the article now. It's like long. It's very, very old. 3 women showed up who were all in their mid-30s, and they're like dressed to the nines. They're out to kill. All right, and these 3 women obviously wanted to talk to this PhD guy because they were looking for a boyfriend. And I guess they had like compatible interests. They were in the same field. And they were there to like really try to get this guy's attention. And also sitting in the front row of this talk was the guy's girlfriend. And the guy's girlfriend was 28. 6 years younger. Or it was 26 or something. So like, I think 8 years younger. And she was still wearing like pink baby tees and blue jeans. And they got to talking before the show. And she said, yeah, I'm the speaker's girlfriend. I met him when he was supervising my thesis, and so we started dating. And then the 3 girls, the 3 mid-30s girls who were dressed to attract this guy, they all left before his I'm not going to delete the stream. No, they all left before they all started like feeling uncomfortable, and they left before the speech started. And then she outright said. And like she was the one writing the article, and she said, "Listen, why would any guy who has his pick of women and who has his pick of the women in his 30s go for somebody who's the same age as him, who has spent their 20s sleeping around, when he could get somebody who's 6 years, 8 years, 10 years younger, who is actually willing to settle down early? Like, why?" Can you think of a reason? Anyone in the chat, think of a reason. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, a lot of girls in their early to mid 20s don't want to settle down. I get it. But like, I'm 33. I found a 23-year-old who wants to settle down, whom I'm attracted to a lot. We have like literally everything in common, from like taste in anime, taste in games, taste in food. We both like want pets. We both have like a very similar outlook on life. Why wouldn't I settle down with her? Why wouldn't I choose her over somebody who is my age? Like, it makes no sense, right? I don't understand, man. I don't get it. Okay, why is everyone saying like Dev, you're digging holes? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm saying the truth. Like, if this is the case, if women waste their 20s swiping guys aside constantly, and they hit their 30s and they can't find anybody, there are some women, probably a sizable minority of women, who are like 22 and they're like, yep, I want to settle down. Let's find a significant other, a long-term relationship. Why wouldn't the guys go for those 20-somethings who are looking to settle down rather than the 30-somethings who have partied for 10 years and have let it go to their head? I don't know, man. Like, it makes sense. Everyone's saying I'm digging a hole. No, I'm not. They hated him for speaking the truth. Exactly. Yeah. Frederic, as like a friend of mine, she knows the solidity of my relationship. His girlfriend is totally okay with him molesting other people. Yes. Is that the case? Oh, I guess if you want mommy doms, then you need somebody older than you, eh? Okay, I understand that. I understand. Let's actually look at this article. I've been ranting for 20 minutes. Let's actually look at the article, okay? There were, says Kat, perhaps one or two male students on their English degree. It was the same she noticed on her friends' courses. There were a lot of girls at my university, she says. You would look around tutorials or lectures, and there would be one or two token guys. Oh, things are reversed, have they? I mean, you wanted this world, didn't you? You wanted beyond equality. Okay. Well, there are some degrees, particularly in science and engineering, that are overwhelmingly filled with male students. The general trend in many countries is for more women to go to university than men. Yeah. You know, we've been saying for a while that men have had some problems, but no one seems to care. I accidentally clicked on that. It's just another article about that. How great to have so many clever, educated young women spilling out every year. But there could be negative consequences, as a new book, Datanomics, points out. There may not be enough educated men to go around. Sounds like you have to start dating uneducated men, don't you? Men have done that for a while. You know, men who have been like hyper educated have definitely dated women who are not that educated. Happens all the time. It's because you find other common ground. Like, okay, here, guys. If you thought I was digging a hole before, I'm about to dig a fucking hole here. So listen. I am smarter than Naomi. And she said this to me. She said, Devin, I think you're smarter than I am. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'm smarter than you too. You know, I have a degree. She doesn't. I've worked on, a master's thesis. She hasn't. You know, I've been in school for longer than she has. I'm more well-read than she is, you know? And I think I just have just higher natural intelligence than her. Like, we've talked about it rationally. And she's like, I have my good points, you have your good points, but I think one of your good points is that you're smarter than me. And I said, yes. That's fine. Like, no, we're fine with it, dude. We've discussed this. Everyone's saying dig. Like, there are many things that Naomi is better at than I am. But she has said, we've both agreed that I'm not saying I am smart. I'm just saying that I think between the two of us, I'm the smarter person. And she agrees. But like, I'm more educated. And it's like, okay, well, I have no problem dating down in that regard, because in other ways I'm dating up. There are things Naomi has that I don't. There are many things Naomi has that I don't. There are things that she can do that I can't do. There are things that she's figured out that I haven't figured out yet. So in some ways you date up, in some ways you date down. This article is pointing out that women are going to have to start dating down in a way that they have historically dated up. And they're just going to have to fucking get used to that. It's the truth. It's almost like men and women have their strengths and weaknesses. Exactly. I missed a super chat. Cover Bloomberg saying President Xi, China is not dictator. From Patrick, $2. Thanks, Patrick. Post the article in Discord, man. Like PM it to me on Discord. I'll cover it in a future China video. I kind of want to see that article, man. Like if you can post it, or if someone can post that article to me in Discord, I will check it out because I am making a video on China. Galaxy brain, yeah, dude. I'm that guy who like rides on the elephant made out of his own brain. That's me. Anyway. It's hard to write about this without sounding like you believe young women must place finding a husband above forging a successful career. I mean, they don't have to, but if you place your career before that relationship, don't complain that you don't have the relationship. Like, that seems obvious to me. Like, fuck, I don't know. Why is it that just saying simple truths gets you in fucking trouble? Stuck in that shotgun barrel, Dev. Yeah, I'll just fucking off myself, I guess. That's where I am. Cat who works in social media. Working in social media. And graduates last year. Says of her group of female friends, only one of them has a boyfriend, and the others are all really attractive, fun girls, clever, educated, and can't find a boyfriend. It's really odd. Maybe it's because they're lacking other qualities, you know? Being attractive's great. Being fun is great. Being clever and educated is great. But maybe there are some other qualities that those women lack that are preventing them from finding a boyfriend. Maybe it's not the fact that you're dating in a man drought. It's the fact that maybe you lack humility. I mean, attractive, fun, clever, educated. I don't see humility here. I don't see introspection here. I don't see willingness to grow here. I see good qualities, but you're not talking about what you don't have. And that's more important. Bitch, I'm 33 and you're 23 and you're with me. That proves I'm smarter. Now, the honest truth is, guys, like, I've never been more secure in a relationship than with Naomi. It's actually quite incredible. I've had, like, a string of bad relationships, and I thought that they were all just kind of, like there was no other way. Like, yeah, you just got to deal with the fact that dating sucks. And it's like, with Naomi, it's like, no. It's still been work. It hasn't been easy. But, like, about a year and change ago, Naomi and I made a pact to never lie to each other again. Ever again. Like, even small lies. You know, like... if she's watching her weight and then I ask her, hey, did you get like a chocolate bar at work? She's like, no. Even small things like that. We tell the truth to each other completely all the time. And it's been really hard. Like a lot of rough things have happened because we've had to deal with truths head on. But at the same time, our relationship has been a ridiculous amount better, you know? And it's because you can actually talk to somebody when you're telling them the truth all the time. How do you deal with being intellectually superior to all those around you, Dev? Ryan Potter. Listen, I am definitely not intellectually superior to all those around me. I'm a fucking idiot. $10 from Julian here. I'm a 29-year-old homeowner with my own contracting company. I am now a magnet for single moms and freshly divorced women, usually in their late 20s and early 30s. Exactly, dude, exactly. Like, you could probably find somebody who's like 23, 24, willing to settle down right now. And they will be all up on that. And you will probably have a physically better looking woman as well. As long as you can like manage the other stuff like attraction, love, shared interests, shared life goals, why wouldn't you do that? Someone just said, Deb, did you eat all the peanut butter again? Deb, you're not. I'm not calling my girl a moron. What? She's not a potato? No. Okay. I'm an idiot. I guess objectively speaking, that would make Naomi slightly more of an idiot than me. But at the same time, we're also both not like retards. Like there's a very huge scale between like 0 IQ and galaxy brain, okay, guys? He says to Dev, "Do I look big in this?" Well, actually, like we actually had that conversation. I've been like, "Hey Naomi, what happened? What about those questions where like there's no good answer?" And I've just been like if you say like, "Do I look big in these jeans or whatever?" And she kind of thought about it for a minute, and she was like, "Well, it's better to tell the truth, but it's better for me not to phrase the question like that because, you know, you have to phrase questions in such a way that the truth is as non-damaging as possible." And I'm like, fair enough. Like there is definitely. Oh yeah, there's also that. Yeah, guys. You want to know how dumb I am? On Friday, I ate soup broth that had been in the back of the fridge for 6 months. It tasted okay. It smelled okay. I thought it would be fine. It turns out soup broth goes bad after a week, and I was fucking vomiting everywhere the next morning. So, if you think I'm smart, there is no fucking way that I'm smart. All right? Like, there's no fucking way that I'm smart, dude. Yeah, like 2 days ago, guys. I ate this soup Thursday night, and Friday morning I was like just shitting myself. Anyway. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking picture. It's like, oh, men are doing so poorly. I'm the sad one. Like, are you fucking kidding me, woman? When this was reversed, when this bar was men and this bar was women, men would date these women and then lift them up and help themselves improve. Now that you are in this position, you are the one that has to take on the responsibility. You have to lift that burden now, and you're fucking whining about it like this. Fucking deal with it, dude. I didn't drink soup broth by itself. I added tuna to it, and I added beans and some salt and pepper. Expired soup broth is the thinking man's meal of choice. Okay, guys, I just have to ask you: is this the most retarded stream I've ever done? Yes, no. YN, go. Never mind the woman on the literal pedestal. Woe is me, the ivory tower is too high. Yep. Across young people ages 30 and under, there are about 4 college grad women for every 3 college grad men. Yep. Gotta start dating the tradesmen. They make a lot of money, so. Yes. You. Yes. 2 yeses. Yes. Yes. No. Yes, no. Yes. Okay. There's more yeses than nos for sure. God damn it. Maybe. Hey guys, if you want to see me put my foot in my mouth like every single fucking day, I do it. Twitch.tv/GameBoomers. Every night at 7 p.m. EST, I dig myself into an early fucking grave. You should see the shit that I say in that stream, dude. There you go. Click that link. Follow that shit. Check me out tonight. I mean, I think we're done ranting about this article, aren't we? Let's move on here. He doesn't understand. 5-year-old autistic boy registered as sex offender for hugging one classmate and kissing another on the cheek. Yeah? This is where we are? This dude. This guy is just dripping with toxic masculinity, isn't he? This 5-year-old rapist. What the fuck has happened? to the world, dude. It's nearly every night, Dragonfat. Nathan's devastated family say a teacher has accused him of sexual activities at an East Ridge Elementary School in Tennessee. All right. He has autism, was reported to child services for hugging and kissing a classmate. They claim they were told that Nathan has been labeled a sex predator and will have it on his record forever. His guardian, Sumri Putnam, said she received a call from the school near the start of September that made her sick to her stomach. I didn't understand. He's a 5-year-old. He's a child. The teacher called me. She said, you need to have a talk with Nathan about boundaries. The teacher accused her son of sexual activities. He has a record for life. This is ridiculous. The reason that we have like juvenile detention is because you're supposed to have your record wiped clean at 18. The whole point being that you're not fully culpable for your actions when you're a child. And obviously I agree with that. To make this guy a sexual predator for life because of what he did when he was 5 is an abortion of justice. Just straight up. Like, what if this turns out that he's like, well, I'm already on the fucking list. Might as well do like what if he gets like influenced in like a bad way now? He actually becomes what he's been labeled. What if like these other people's opinions of him become his reality? You know? This is not the way you handle a situation. What's this 2-3% stuff going on here? 2. What's that all about? Hit 2 to shame the accusers. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a real story, man. It's a real story. If you don't understand how autism works, you think he's acting out or being defiant, but that's not the situation. I talked to him. I said you can't hug children. He said, why? I said, because it's not allowed. To bring something like this against a child, a special needs child, that really doesn't understand what he's done is wrong. To be fair, like, what if the person he hugged and smooched, like, wanted it? I know, like, they're kids, right? Like, it's like, just, I get it. Like, you're not going to be able to consent when you're a fucking child, but, like, I'm talking, like, innocently, right? Like, it's like, yeah, you can kiss me on the cheek and give me a hug on the playground, tee-hee, and, like, he does it. It's like, is he a fucking sexual predator then? God damn it. It's just terrible, you know? Okay, let's move on here. Bob Iger on why Disney walked away from Twitter. The nastiness is extraordinary. So yeah, Disney considered buying the social media company, calling it a compelling way to reach consumers. However, he decided against the deal to buy Twitter. The troubles were greater than I wanted to take on, greater than I thought it was responsible for us to take on. There were Disney brand issues, the whole impact of technology on society. The nastiness is extraordinary. Have you guys seen how Jack has aged? You know, Twitter Jack, the guy who founded Twitter, how he's aged over the past 12 to 15 years? I don't know if you guys have seen that. He has gone from looking like a regular guy to like this shriveled skeletal husk of a man who seems to be, he looks like a Franciscan monk almost, in that he like looks like he barely eats, barely sleeps, lives in seclusion, and like prays for salvation because of what he has, like, what he has exposed to the world. Because Jack has said in an interview, he didn't invent Twitter, he discovered it, and I kind of think that's true, because the discovery of Twitter is something along the lines of a short way to put out information with that's very, very brief and forces you to like simplify arguments and kind of dumb things down and then put it out instantly, and then to have a feed of people who are just putting out thoughts instantly, like extremely high speed communication in short form. He kind of discovered that in a sense, because it does feel more like a discovery than an invention. Like philosophically, like the idea of that type of communication does feel more like a discovery. And I think that like his discovery has kind of ruined the world the same way, not the same scope, but the same way as like the discovery of the atom bomb. The discovery of that you could actually split atoms and make a nuke out of it and like destroy a city. Because It's like, hasn't Twitter ruined fucking everything, dude? Seriously. Hasn't Twitter ruined absolutely everything? It's ruined journalism. It's created cancel culture. It's allowed people to very rapidly form into mobs and like just pile on people. You know, it's created people who live solely for views and clicks. You know, more so than Facebook and YouTube, though those things have also contributed. I think the only thing that like contributes more to that kind of culture is Instagram, but Twitter's a close second. You know, but it's ruined journalism. It's ruined politics. It's ruined like all types of sub-journalism, like gaming journalism, like enthusiast press. It's ruined all of that. It's destroyed the idea. That and Facebook have both destroyed the idea of owning your own website. You know, like 10, 15 years ago, everything was like on community forums. Now it's all on Twitter and Facebook. You know, it really seriously feels like Twitter ruined fucking everything. And I think that like Jack he knows it. Like, Jack's not a dumb guy. If you listen to him talk, he's not stupid. And I think he knows what he's done. And I think he feels like Oppenheimer in a sense. And he's like, oh God, I've destroyed the entirety of Western civilization. What the fuck am I gonna do now? Like, and like, you can't close the box. You can't close Pandora's box. What's gonna happen? Like, if Jack just says fuck it and deletes Twitter, everyone go to Gab, or they'll go somewhere else. There'll be another one. You know, you can't stop it now. If Jack steps out of the arena, somebody else and potentially somebody worse will just take his spot. So it really does become a situation of, what do you do now that the cat's out of the bag? And I think that's why every single misstep has been Jack like frantically trying to rein in his Frankenstein monster, and it's just not working, you know? And I think this is what Disney means when they say the nastiness is extraordinary and why they're not buying Twitter. Disney called off a deal to buy Twitter because the platform was just too problematic. No shit. Disney considered buying the social media company, however the deal never went through. He explains why he went against the deal in his new memoir. The troubles were greater than I wanted to take on, greater than I thought was responsible for us to take on. Yeah, like Twitter is not just like a media brand like Disney is. Twitter like encompasses almost everything, dude. Like every part, there's like woke Twitter and porn Twitter and SJW Twitter and gaming Twitter and like black Twitter and political Twitter, and just like there's a little bit of everything on Twitter. There's a lot of everything on Twitter. It's much more than just the Disney brand, and like I think it would ruin them. The Devo's out of the bag, but still in the hole. Yeah, that's the case, huh? I like looking at my Twitter newsfeed because I want to follow 15, 20 different subjects. Then you turn and look at your notifications and you're immediately saying, why am I doing this? Why do I endure this pain? Yeah, dude, like anybody who has like any presence on Twitter just gets shit on. And it's like, maybe I should just not. And I understand his point of view. Like, I don't mind getting shit on because I have a thick skin. But some people are just like, I don't wanna. So yeah, I get it, dude. Twitter's a fucking burning trash fire that will never ever be put out. And I have no clue what we do now because we're kind of fucked with it. Here we go. Let's keep going. Andrew Yang's use of Asian stereotypes is reinforcing toxic tropes. This is from Vox. If you don't recall, Vox once published an article describing why discriminating against Asians for entry into colleges was good in the States. They made them like honorary whites because they're successful the way that white people are, and they're like, well, they're no longer people of color when it comes to college admissions, and it's like, really, Vox, fuck you, just fuck right off. During the third Democratic debate, Andrew Yang made a joke that played up an Asian stereotype. Now I am Asian, so I know a lot of doctors, he quipped. And then he also said the opposite of Donald Trump is an Asian man who likes math. So apparently, they're finding these jokes problematic. Remember when I said post-comedy? Remember the post-comedy article for like an hour ago? Yeah, this is it. If everything is problematic, there is no joke. And so post-comedy just has to be no joke comedy, which isn't even comedy. It's not even fucking comedy. I like getting shit on, Dev 2019. I like getting shit on Just take a big old poop. That's how it is. Okay. Yang's statements have spurred mixed reactions from the Asian American community, while some of his supporters told Vox that the jokes are cheeky in-group references that acknowledge Yang's Asianness. Other voters are concerned they reinforced long-standing racist stereotypes about Asian Americans and other minority groups. Yeah, who are the other voters? Are they Vox employees? Fucking hell, dude. Honestly, yeah, see, like, look at this. Esther Chu, MD, MPH. I am Asian, so I know a lot of doctors. Okay, Andrew Yang got points from me there. Leanna Wen, MD. I'm Asian, so I know a lot of doctors. LOL, Andrew Yang. He also said that we were talking about healthcare wrong. Like, look, here's Asians who are laughing at the joke. What's the fucking problem? Is it that white people are angry? Is that the problem, Vox? Like, fuck me, dude. Again, talked about this during the tyranny of guilt. White people who like self-flagellate to show how good of an ally they are just pathetic. Like, you know how you see those pictures of like white people who are like being led around on a leash by black people and they're like kneeling and stuff, or you get like the black Israelites who are like, kiss my shoe, whitey, shit like that. It's disgusting. Why would you ever do that? It's seriously disgusting. Anyway, I do want to do a video on the Democratic, the upcoming election and the Democratic primaries. However, I think I'm going to focus first on the Canadian election because the Canadian election is in how many weeks? It's October 20th. It's in exactly 3 weeks, the Canadian election. I'm going to be doing more How Cucked Does Canada videos soon. I'll probably start How Cucked Does Canada 4, or is it 3? I don't remember. After I come back from my holiday on Friday, I'll begin to work on How Cucked Does Canada again. Asian porn is odd because the women look like they don't like it. So I've been with a few Asians, and I have to say, it is hard to tell when they're liking it or not because their face looks the same either way, unlike a lot of white women, and the sounds they make sounds a lot the same, unlike a lot of white women. I've had to be like, hey, are you enjoying this? And they're like, yeah, why'd you stop, dude? And I'm like, I can't fucking tell. They get off on being humiliated. Are you sure? Are you sure, dude? I don't know about that. I mean, I'm sure some of them do, but that's just humanity, frankly. Anyway, let's keep going here. What's next? Mum who spent £93 to travel 82 miles for Tinder date was called fat, then dumped. Jade Savage, 28, has now set up a joke GoFundMe after her awful dating experience. Are you sure it's a joke? Or is she just a joke? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh look, dude, it's got the angle. The proper face angle. That's how you know she might actually be overweight. This is like related to that previous article where like, you know, women can't find men. It's a big problem. It's like, hey, maybe you, oh my god. I don't fucking know what to say. Wait. Apple Ghost. Dev. All Asian women look the same when they orgasm when they don't. N-word, watermelon chicken. Naomi stupid and ugly. This stream has been a fucking treat, Dev. I haven't said any of those things. Thought patrolled. I feel bad for Jade. Jade. Okay, let's actually read this. A woman who spent £93 traveling 82 miles for a Tinder date claims she was called fat and dumped as soon as she arrived. Jade Savage, pretty fucking savage, that's right, said she spent over 3 hours traveling between Leicestershire, what the fuck, England, and Peterborough for the date, only for it to be over in 5 minutes. The 28-year-old claims as soon as he saw her, Her blonde told her she had put some weight on since their last date 4 weeks earlier. And then, 5 minutes later, she says he dropped her back at the station where she told him he was rude for insulting her again. Size 14 Jade. You gotta put the size in there. Size 14 Jade had already had a bad start when she missed her coach to Peterborough from her home and had to get a train. Are we gonna see like a picture of her? I want to see. To make matters worse, after she had been left at the station, she had to wait an hour before she could get another train back. The mum of one told the Sun the pair had met a few times before, and she was chatting to him on the phone when she arrived. She explained, "That's when he said, 'Fuck me, you have put on some weight, haven't you?' I was like, 'No, you can't say that.' Apparently he fucking can. Want my 90 pounds back because my date called me fat. I want to make my 90-pound travel money back so I can buy wine and sticks of lard." I can say it. It's a fact. You have put weight on, so therefore I can joke about it. I called him a prick, but then he went berserk and said, "You know what? You think I'm a prick?" He drove me back to the station, told me I put him in a bad mood and that I had to go home. And there's still not a single picture of her. Wait, read more. Tinder date rejects woman as he's not ready to share. What? Charcuterie board? What is that? What is this? What is this? What? Is this a charcuterie board? Is it just like meat? A board with meat on it? You just like eat? You just... What? What is this? What is charcuterie? It's like a board full of meat and cheese and grapes that you have with wine. I'm sorry, I don't think I'm ready for that. Dude, it's much of a commitment to have some fucking cold cuts. Okay, I got a tweet from Super Nerdland here. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, this shit. This is a little bit older. This is Nathan Grayson being a retard, because that's Nathan Grayson. This is over the whole PewDiePie wearing the Iron Cross. Sure, he might be a coward, but he's also either an idiot or an opportunistic dog whistler, as evidenced by his decision to wear an Iron Cross in a video about Jewish charity. You know that the Iron Cross is not only a German symbol, it's also not really a Nazi symbol. It was used in Germany and other countries that kind of came out of the Germanic peoples and the Holy Roman Empire that aren't Germany. Like, it's not just a Nazi symbol. Apparently Nathan Grayson is Germanophobic, you know? He's just racist against the Germans, dude. We gotta cancel this boy. Oh god, I've seen that troll with a purpose. I'll order what you want. No, I'll just have some of yours. And it's like, fuck you. I hate that shit, man. And you know what? You want to know why Naomi's a keeper? She doesn't do that. She'll never be like, "Oh, I'll just eat half of your meal, even though I'm not hungry." I'm like, thank you. Good God. Man, okay. That 7-year really terrible relationship I've mentioned a few times now. I was eating a sandwich once, and she once like reached into the sandwich, grabbed a full cold cut of meat, yanked the meat out of the sandwich, and then complained that there was a bite in it from one of my bites. Fuck me, I hate that shit, dude. Let's keep going here. Oh yeah, this. Okay. Glimpse. Glimpse is a new... Hold on, I'm gonna check this out here. Check this out. You ever know what GIMP is? GIMP is like a programming thing. And they're making a new one called Glimpse rather than GIMP. What is wrong with the GIMP name? If English is not your first language, then you may not have realized that the word GIMP is problematic. In some countries, it is considered a slur against disabled people, and a playground insult directed at unpopular children. It can also be linked to certain after-dark activities performed by consenting adults. You may think that this is political correctness gone mad, and that those who have been complaining about it for more than a decade are oversensitive. But this choice does have real-life consequences. In addition to the pain it can cause to marginalized communities, many of us have our own free software advocacy stories about the GNU Image Manipulation Program, otherwise known as GIMP, not being taken seriously as an option by bosses or colleagues in professional settings. Yeah, so they're no more GIMP. Now it's Glimps. Yeah, GIMP is an image editing thing. That's right. I don't use it, so I don't know. I thought it was programming. It's image editing. Fair enough. The point is that they're changing it, and now it's called Glimps. People. So what happened is that these people used to work on GIMP, and they forked off. They said we should change the name, and people are like, GIMP's really old, and we're not going to change the name now. And they're like, well, fuck you. It's offensive, and so now they're making Glimps. There we are. You may think, but we're going to gaslight you about it. Yeah. We believe free software should be accessible to everyone, and in this case, a rebrand is both a desirable and very straightforward fix. You know what? What if there was actually a GIMP out there who felt empowered by the fact that there was a software that he could use that was free, that was called GIMP? What if you're alienating your GIMP audience? What if you're being GIMP-phobic? You bigot? Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep going here. Dude who sent dick pic to trans woman shocked when she sends back pic of much bigger dick. That's my kind of woman. Check this out, dude. See? You know what? We were talking about Lilith Levitt at the start, and I was like, no, sometimes trans women can be hot. She's pretty decent looking. I would do. I'm okay with this. So he sends dick pic. She sends much larger dick. What the hell? Why would you send me that? I don't know. Why would you? Okay. Okay, listen, guys, listen. I'm actually like kind of on board with the feminists and their hatred of dick pics. Dick pics are stupid. And for some reason, a lot of guys are like, if I show off my boner, that'll just make the girl completely into me. And it's like, no. You know, each dick isn't special or sacred, just like each vagina isn't. It's just fucking genitals. And honestly, it's weird to just get a dick pic. It's like, okay. Like, fuck, it's stupid. So, when this happens, I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious. Absolutely. This one passes, but still wouldn't fuck? No, no. I'd give it a go. Why is this news? I mean, I don't fucking know, but it's still hilarious. When you send her a dick pic and she sends you a dick pic. Nice. Everyone knows by now. Okay, first of all, I don't like this. This metal in the face. That's some Zoe Quinn shit right there. Like, I don't mind the nose ring, but like just having a spike go into your cheek is retarded. Anyway, everybody knows by now that sending unsolicited dick pics to strangers is not cool. And what's more, you'd be a complete fool to do it in this day and age where you and your penis will be exposed and shared around in social media every time. One recent recipient of an unsolicited dick pic was 20-year-old transgender student Faye Kinley from Glasgow. Instead of crying about it, Faye decided to fight fire with fire, or penis with penis, by sending the man a picture of her own massive cock, which probably had him spitting out his coffee all over his phone. Well, I'm done drinking coffee, unfortunately, so. Why would you send me that? I'm blocking your number now. Bye. This is fucking hilarious, because frankly, I'm just going to be straight up honest with you guys. Guys who send unsolicited dick pics are honestly just assholes, and that is the best possible response. It's fucking hilarious. I love this, dude. It's so funny. And you know what? It's also pretty hot. But Dankulus hit that. You pull out your dick, she pulls out her dick. That is chaos. That is unexplored territory. Okay. I'm going to have to ask this girl for a dick pic, guys. I think I'm going to do it. I'll do it after the stream. We'll see what happens. I'll post it in the Discord if something crazy happens, okay? Here's the final one. This is obviously a joke article, but I wanted to cover it. Ash Ketchum stripped of Pokemon League title after old MAGA hat photo surfaces. Cancel culture, guys. It's cancel culture. This is reported from the Alola region. As 10-year-old Ash Ketchum finally won the Pokemon League after 22 years of trying, fans erupted in celebration. But their rejoicing ended prematurely as Ketchum was stripped of his title after an old photo of him wearing a MAGA hat resurfaced. "We do not tolerate hate in the Pokemon League," said one official. "Our organization is here to provide a safe, inclusive place for all children to pit their creatures against each other in potentially deadly battles." Some believe that Team Rocket is responsible for digging through Ketchum's old tweets to look for incriminating evidence. CNN has published Ketchum's home address following the revelation. Dude, I love the Babylon Bee. They're hilarious. They're really funny. There's like a few good like jokey fake news sites out there. Cracked used to be one, and now Cracked is just pure shit. Cracked fucking sucks now. But you know what? Babylon Bee is still good. Babylon Bee still like is willing to laugh at shit like apolitically. It's nice. Okay. Let us take away the desktop because we're done with the news. And I will be back in a minute. I got to go to the washroom. BRB. I'm back. 199 from Lamented Guide. Will Snopes fact check this article? That's pretty good. Wait, am I getting banned for this stream? Guys, why? I'm not getting banned. I mean, I might. I mean, guys, what have I done that's been untoward this stream? I said the N-word when I was quoting something. I called my girlfriend an idiot, even though I love her very much. I talked about Asians in the sack, since I've been with some Asians. How many holes have I dug for myself? Oh god. I didn't wash my hands because I just like peed standing up. And my dick is clean. It is clean, and it is so clean because it has not known the touch of a woman for many a year. As if one never poops. Yep. So here, I'll post a few links, guys, because people asking for the BitChute. Here we go. BitChute.com/shortfatotaku should work. BitChute.com/shortfatotaku should work. Let's see if that link worked, guys. Click on that shit. Does it work? That should be the SFO Discord. Sorry, BitChute. Yes, it is. Okay. Additionally, guys, if you want to see me like trip all over myself, around 7 p.m. EST every night at twitch.tv/gameboomers, I stream video games, and usually I'm doing like I do new releases. I do old games. I've done everything. I've done it all. Like last night, I finished up the remake of Link's Awakening on Switch. It was a lot of fun. Please consider dropping by and watching that, because I do want Game Boomers to take off. And you know what? I see new people there every day. Like, it feels like Game Boomers is on the cusp of a growth spurt again, because I keep seeing new people there, and it's quite nice. Tonight on Game Boomers at 7 p.m., I'm going to be finishing up our playthrough of Iconoclasts. That's the plan. It's an indie game that's actually quite fun. Yeah, the Discord. The Discord should be in the description, guys. Yeah. Here, I'll just copy the link address. Here's the Discord. That's not what I fucking copied, YouTube. Fuck you. Can I just open it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this Discord invite should work if you want to join the Discord. There it is. Yeah, Undead Ocarina, I saw you in one stream. You need to watch more of it? Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, most people who watch this channel don't watch it for the gaming side content. However, at the same time, people who do choose to check out Game Boomers generally like it and generally come back. So I would highly recommend it. I put a lot of work into that stream. However, I'm going on vacation this week, guys. I'm going to be gone in the middle of the week. And I think the next Game Boomers stream I do will be on Friday. And on Friday, I'm starting our Halloween playthroughs. And I announced the games at the start, but I'll announce them again. The Halloween playthroughs will be Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Costume Quest 2, Man of Medan, and Bloodstained, with the Medieval remake coming out at the end of the month. Plus a couple other surprise games. Alakandor, $10. Or 10 PLNs. Have some money I got from my government. Thank you very much. All donations right now are going towards me paying for my new computer, which is currently less than half payments to go. I put it on credit because I needed a new computer, because my editing computer that I was making the videos for the channel on are dying. Oh yes, if you do want, I have a Subscribestar. I'll type it in. Subscribestar.com/shortfireotaku. There's also a Patreon, but honestly, fuck Patreon. Anyone who gives $5 through any source, whether that's Subscribestar, Patreon, Twitch subbing, or YouTube memberships, anyone who gives $5 through any of those sources joins the $5 club. That's a $5 monthly donation is into the $5 club, where you get like first choice for community streams. And I show off your artwork. I'll show off any packages you send me on a stream. And I watch a movie with you guys. And also, you hop on a voice call with me at the same time. And at the same time, $100 gets you into the $5 club for life. I'm not using Streamlabs because, frankly, I don't like Streamlabs. I use PayPal. Frankly. Like, Streamlabs, like... Streamlabs takes a cut, and it's like, well, it kind of sucks. But like, I also don't like the idea of stream pop-ups, like interrupting the stream and being like, this guy donated. It's kind of lame, frankly. Like, I know that like lots of people do it. I know that like really popular streamers do it, like Ninja or whoever, but it's just kind of lame in my opinion. Having like a big blinking thing. Fee fi fo fum. I smell boomer scum. Thanks, Matches Burn. Here, you know what I'll do? Hold on. My PayPal, if you want to just give PayPal monies, there's $5 from Frederic, who says, butts. You want to show me yours? Come on, get me too'd. Me too me off the internet. Here. PayPal.me/shortfatotaku. One-time donations can go there to help support things. I'll read your PayPal right now. Oh, and also, if you want to, like, if you give the 100 via PayPal, message me on Discord, and I'll put you into the $5 club manually. Because it's like I said, it's $5 for $5 a month for $5 club, or alternatively, $100 lump sum gets you in there for life. Okay. Did you send money? I see. Oh, there's a link in. Are you Maclej? Is that you? Because you sent me a link. Hope I'm not showing this. Okay, I'm not showing this. Good. You sent me a link. I can use this for a different video, but not for today. But I'm definitely going to use this. Like, holy shit, this is quite the fucking link. Damn, dude. Thank you for the $3, though. I appreciate it. But no, frankly, I don't like Streamlabs. I just don't. It's $5 American. I have to deal in American monies. I'm just checking up somebody else's thing. Okay, someone sent a Michael sent $10 without anything attached to it. So thank you. Thanks for the $10. I will put it to good use. But yeah, like I said, $100, $100 USD gets you into the $5 club for life. You will have access to all the also $100 $100 USD allows you to join us on a Game Boomers stream or allows you to join us on a Dumping with Scrump. Those are the two rewards for $100. So, Vicromod, I understand the depression midday sleep, but life gets better, man. Don't give up. All right. Anyway, yes, I think that's it for today. I have some housework to do. Hey, Wes, $2. Jesus, money talk. More like shill fat otaku. Thanks, Wes. I appreciate it, dude. Wes is a pal of mine. He's pretty cool. So yeah, if you swing by this link in approximately 6 hours, maybe a little bit less, I'll be finishing up Iconoclast tonight on Game Boomers. I will be gone for the week, but I will be on Arch's D&D stream, or sorry, Vampire stream on Wednesday because I'll bring my laptop with me and I'll be set to go. So I think that's it. I mean, we covered all the news and I've rambled long enough. So I think we're going to get out of here. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for... Crypto Kang just showed up right as things are ending. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting me. Even if all you do is just watch and you ad block and you never give a cent, thank you very much for watching. I still appreciate you. There is like a practical reality of having to pay for bills, but there's also just the equally practical reality of me liking you. So, good enough. I'm going to end the stream now. Let's see if I can actually do it properly. Where's the fucking button? Okay, here we go. I'll see you tonight, guys, over on Game Boomers. I love you. Have a good day.